But anyway,
I'll sit that there a minute.
We ride on here, ladies, and we're here, and we got a good brew. Our brewer's coffee this morning, and anyway, we mixed up some great coffee and having a great morning. So happy Halloween, everyone. Laura, let's take our sponsor.
Absolutely. We want to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox Curly Wealth Management.
Okay, thank you to our great sponsors. And Melissa, we actually had a big event over the weekend, Saturday, and we had a big Halloween
Huge
food bash.
turnout.
I don't even know. I had over 1,000. I did the little pretzel thing. I had over 1,000, and they were all, and I had to do one per child. I felt bad, but that's, but they were the bag.
Yeah,
oh yeah. And, one daughter said, well, you kind of went healthy there. What's the matter? What's the matter with you, Mom? So anyway, I don't know how many kids we had.
I don't have a clue. There was a ton. The line was as long as you could see, and it lasted and just kept going and going and going. I thought, wow.
Yeah, we kind of kept it moving, but it was so much fun. And of course, tourism had their pumpkins. The pumpkins were just unreal.
Oh my
goodness!
Yeah, some of those pumpkins,
and some of them were like free-handed, and no photos today.
Yeah, no, we're good.
No photos today. Go on.
No, we're good. We're good today.
The Queen is not taking photos today. Okay. Anyway, not this morning.
Nope.
Anyway, so hats off to everyone that was a part of that. And so, Melissa, we do want to get talking to you. I do want to kind of go over some of the people that were there. Of course, Salem Crossing, Meadowview, you guys were there. Rotary was there. Wslm was there.
Salem Police, the
and
fire department,
and our county sheriff, Britt Miller, was there.
Yes.
Ty Capel was there. Our Salem School Corporation, they did Flintstone, and they made a actual Flintstone car. Well, she kept saying, well, when we bring the car, and I thought, oh my goodness, where are we going to put them? Because in the museum, I thought, well, we can't put those. And it was actually a cart they had built. That was cool.
Oh my land, it was fantastic.
That was really cool,
Yeah.
And then Madison Walker, I want to call her Bill. Her maiden name was Bill. She's a hairdresser. She was there, and so glad to have her. She's
The library. I'm trying to think of who else.
Yeah, was there.
Oh my God, there was so many.
I'm trying to think of. I don't want to leave anyone out, and I know that Life Springs.
Yes, Life Springs was there. That was the pack there.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
yes.
Laura O'Donnell. She did water, and she actually upscaled all of it. She took her water bottles and decorated.
Yes, she did.
She understood the assignment.
Absolutely, she did.
It's wonderful. So it was wonderful.
This is the first year I did not run out of candy.
Yeah. Well, you knew the assignment.
I went in heavy.
Well,
I was like,
everyone, I said, when we were setting it up, I said, before, weeks, I said, when you think you have enough candy, go back and get more.
Absolutely.
You can't have too much.
Absolutely.
And so it was a fun time, a great time, and hats off. And to the beautiful museum, it was beautiful showcasing of the museum, and of course then the parade, and then anyone could come back, and they had the pumpkin walk, which they lit up all the pumpkins, which I did that until 10 o'clock. So after the parade, which was beautiful. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And everybody that made the pumpkin, hats off.
Oh yeah, there's some talented people in this community.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway, a wonderful, successful weekend, and of course we know tonight there'll be a lot of trick-or-treaters out and about, and I do want to say on my way to work here, I was driving, and all of a sudden I thought, well, I'll pick up my speed a little bit, and two big deer ran in front of me. So I just want to remind everybody, deer are out, and I did put up on my Facebook some safety tips, and we'll go over those, but let's jump in, and anyway, so I want to remind everybody, happy Halloween, but we want to safe. Melissa, let's jump in from Hoosier Uplands. You guys are rock stars, and all that you do in our community, so let's find out what you got going on.
Well, what I was going to speak about today is how that people consciously limit themselves in life because they fear being criticized. And so I found this study, and it tells the top things that adults wish they could do in public, but they're embarrassed.
Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. Okay, what we wish we could do in public, but we're embarrassed.
And so one of them is complimenting strangers. And it says that some adults don't feel comfortable to compliment a stranger if they, like see somebody out and they don't feel comfortable doing that.
But it's a good thing. It really is.
And I think that, you know what, if someone says, ooh, I love your hair, ooh, your shirt is cute, that just makes me smile for the whole day thinking, they actually noticed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't have that. I love to compliment because I believe that if you see something, say something, and if somebody has worked extra hard on their hair or has a cool outfit or something, I love to compliment.
Yeah.
But I do know there's people that have that fear.
And then one of the other things is to go to the cinema alone.
Now, see, I wouldn't like to do that.
I would have no trouble.
No.
No. Just give me a tub of popcorn and a Coke, okay? I would rather go with someone. You know what I mean? It's always, but I could do it by myself, yeah. What about you, Melissa?
I would feel comfortable complimenting a stranger, but I don't know about the cinema. That may make me a little nervous.
Okay, I would have no trouble, but I would rather let me put that on the record, I'd rather go with someone, but if I would go alone. Onward Ho, the lone wolf. Why is that lady sitting there all by herself?
Yeah, I would feel bad for you if I was there with my family. I would be like, oh,
would you come sit by me?
Probably. Yes, he does.
I would share the popcorn with you. All right. So I'm two for two. Laura's one for two, right?
Yeah.
And then Melissa, you're one for two, right?
Yeah, one for
All
two.
right, let's see what we can do here. Okay. All right. Onward Ho.
And then walk down the street singing loudly.
No problem at all.
I was gonna say that.
I would do that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Okay.
Some of the silly stuff that I've done, that wasn't easy.
I love music and and I would have else to love it.
Well, yeah.
You might not. It'd just be a second while I pass. I mean, you might hear it. All right, onward Ho. Okay, so I'm 3 for 3 here.
Tell someone that they love them
Oh, no, I don't have
in public.
No, I love doing that. Okay. So, what about you, Melissa?
I would do that.
Okay. All right, me too. Definitely. I think a lot of people need to hear that they're loved. And I think a lot of times, I'm a very passionate person. And I really do. I mean, it's not a fake love you. I really do care about people. Which I'll start crying.
Oh,
no, I really do. No, I mean, I do. You know what I'm saying? And it comes from a good spot. And I want to, you know what I mean? And I have that. Yeah, I do that. Yeah, a lot. My grandkids and kids hear it all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, so anyway, I love that. Yeah. Okay, onward Ho.
Then this one is kind of odd, but it's one of the top 10, and it says to adjust your underwear in public. Dead silence.
I guess if it was that big of an issue, I would.
You're wearing underwear, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Yes, you know, I mean,
If it really had to happen.
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, if you need to adjust it, I don't think I would have a problem with it. I don't know that it's ever come up like that. Right? Right? I wouldn't. Okay, onward Ho. I guess we're all okay. We're just going to adjust our underwear.
I mean, if it has to happen.
Yeah.
Walk barefoot.
Oh, love that. Oh, you don't?
I used to as a child, but the older I've gotten,
Okay, so Laura is -2, and I have not missed. I'm totally.
I mean, if I'm just going to be in the grass, then okay, but if I'm touching gravel or anything like that,
I'm
I wouldn't mind to walk barefoot unless it was somewhere like that was dirt. Like if there's like a city, like if you were downtown, like in a city, I wouldn't want to walk barefoot. But if I was like staying at a hotel and I had to go downstairs to get ice or something, I wouldn't mind to be barefoot. Or if it was a lake or grass or something.
Right. Well, yeah. Okay. I don't, because, I wear heels a lot, and I've been at events where, like, the event, I've been on heels for hours, and it's over. I have walked, like, the city streets.
Oh my land.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I have no trouble going barefoot. So that's probably, now hang on, I want to say that's probably what you shouldn't do. I just want to say that I have done that. Yes, I have no trouble shedding off the heels and going. Throwing off the heels and going. So that's, yeah. So Melissa, what do you say then? So you,
I wouldn't mind doing it as long as it wasn't somewhere that I felt was dirty. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Then Laura says no.
No,
Okay.
no,
All right.
no, I'm not.
All right.
I'm not even going to pretend because no, I wouldn't.
And I would definitely do this next one, and it is dance in the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait, there's a song about it. Dancing in the street. Yeah. 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 I'm record playing. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Definitely. I might wonder if there's traffic in that street though. But if you're going to be doing that, just make sure there's traffic.
Yeah, make sure.
Yeah. All right, onward ho.
The safety dance. Make sure that you're not in traffic.
Even throwing those stop, drop, and rolls every now and then.
Oh my land, you would too. And then you need to adjust your underpants.
There we go. That's exactly right. Absolutely. On my way to watch a movie by myself.
By yourself.
Yeah. And I say, I love you as I get up. Okay.
Look, we're just creating a whole...
I know.
I got these pins.
How many pieces does Laura have in her pocket?
They're just all falling out.
Laura is she's a little secretary desk as she walks. Absolutely. She's a little, what's it called? What's a person that has all the, like supplies, like, office supplies. She's a little office supply store.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a pen there in my pocket. And then by the end of the day, I will have no pens in my pocket. But no, I do share my pens with everyone.
All right, what else we got, Melissa?
And yoga stretches in the park.
Yeah.
I think if it was a group, yeah.
In New York, they did that.
In Central Park,
yeah.
yeah.
In Central Park, they do. They actually do. Yeah.
I know that we stopped the other day somewhere. We were in Jeffersonville, and we stopped at Starbucks, and there was a guy, like, standing outside, like, in the area for, like, where you can sit and drink your coffee, and he was doing yoga stretches.
I had a photographer that was doing a photo shoot with me. It was photo shooting me, and he said, I have seconds to get that sunset in the background, and then he started doing all these, like, stretches. And I was like, wait, what about the seconds that's going on behind that we're supposed to be focused? So, my seconds that were supposed to be on that sunset going down was he was doing stretches and stuff. So, and he was like, and I didn't understand that. But anyway, I was concerned on that one. I was are we here doing yoga stretches but no, I have no trouble doing yoga stretches. I might not do them properly. I might not be the best, but I would have no trouble. If you need to pop your back or whatever you need to do, too.
He had seen the top 10 list, and he was trying to do all the things on the top 10.
I think he was.
Maybe,
yeah. But what's hilarious is the sentence before that, we got seconds before we get that perfect shot. And I was thinking, seconds are here.
Oh, my
Anyway, so, okay, go ahead. Onward, how we go.
Right, and then another one is to burp. Burp openly, it says.
Oh, yeah.
I have a bad habit of that. Okay. Are we confessing here? I I mean, I know my mom, I would be in so much trouble. My mom was huge. So I try not to do that. You know what I mean? But like, okay. Do you, Melissa?
I would.
Yeah. I, you know what I mean? Yeah. I have done that. Not my proudest moment, maybe, but. All right, what else we got?
Thank you, Laura.
Do what?
I said, Laura, is she going to do it?
No. Laura says, no way.
No, I get on to my kids for that.
Well, you got boys.
I do have boys.
Yeah,
But not in front of me.
well, in my grandsons, when I do that, I become part of their pack. I mean, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? In order to be a part of their groupie, you have to.
Your daughters, I understand their pain.
Yeah, oh yeah, a lot of pain. Yeah, definitely.
And then the last one is to listen to something without headphones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care. I listen to podcasts and
Yeah, like a puppy,
music
yeah.
and medicine. The kids always are like, Mom, use your headphone. I'm like, no, I don't want to.
But it says that 1 in 3 people they worry that other people would think what other people would think if they would do these things in public. And so a third of the people are going to hold back because they don't want people to know their true personality. And they want to appear to be more reserved.
Well, I'm pretty transparent. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm really like, if I'm like, here's what I would probably do, and this is where you catch me. I would probably be either watching a movie on my phone, which the movie would be very appropriate for anybody, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? And then, or I would be watching TikTok, which again, would be appropriate for anybody, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really feel like, so I don't, you know, I mean, I do that a lot, and people will say turn it down.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I don't have a problem with it. Yeah.
And it also says that if we were to try to do some things once in a while outside of our comfort zones, that we would feel like life was more fun and exciting. And so they said the next time that you're out, you should sing aloud and dance down the street with the people that you're with. But just think how happy people would be if they seen like a couple of people walking down the street singing and dancing. That would make people smile.
Okay, think about the elf. When he comes back from the North Pole and he's singing going down the streets and he's playing with the elevator and like he doesn't have a care in the world because he has no idea.
I
Like
agree.
he was super happy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We all cringed when we were drinking syrup, but he didn't need any better.
Well, you know, it made me want to try that stuff on the noodles.
Ooh.
You know, after that, it makes you want to eat spaghetti. Yeah.
No.
Well, Melissa, you get on over here, and we'll all three head on over, and we'll be heading down, and let's walk down the street, sing our song, or dance down the street and sing our song.
We can do it.
We're right over here in the Walmart parking lot.
Absolutely. I bet they would come join us.
I say we should go for it.
I think Brad and Michael will be both out there, okay?
I think so.
They should all be dancing. I think people will join in. I think it's just that, you know what I mean? And I think anybody that, like, gives you a weird look at you because they wish they could do that. You know?
Right.
So, I'll do it.
Well, and I had seen the other day where a girl was making like a TikTok video, and she was doing some dance that you're supposed to be doing now, and a total stranger happened to be walking down the street and walked up and joined her in the dance, and so they did it together, and they didn't even know one another.
I love that.
See, that's awesome.
Now, that would be really cool. Yeah, definitely. Really cool. You know, we do a lot of TikTok videos, so I have no trouble. I have no trouble dancing. Actually, we did one at Holiday World, and in front of everybody, we were dancing in front of Holiday World. So I'll have to share that today, maybe on Facebook. But anyway, if you go to my TikTok, you can. But anyway, it is, you know, I mean, it is something that no matter what, whatever, you know, we're naming some here this morning. Were you done, Melissa, or was there any more that you said they had?
That was all they had listed.
But there are other things, you know, to overcome, and sometimes, you know, like people have trouble saying they're sorry.
Oh yeah.
some people have trouble with if they've done something maybe that they didn't live up to with someone, what they thought about someone, you know what I mean, or something like that. Yeah. And those are things that you have to hurdle over and come to an agreement and, you know, move forward with it. But I would say that everyone has their obstacles, you know what I mean, that they need to, you know, try to get over, you know, try to overcome. And I know I was at, when IUS, one of my professors had us go, and we had to go and eat out by ourselves.
And you've always encouraged me to do that.
And I told you to do that, yes. Because the first time I did it, it was like, first of all, I kept thinking people, I wanted to announce to everyone, I do have friends. Okay. I wanted to tell that to the rest of them.
Yes.
I do have friends, I'm choosing to do this. Okay?
Yeah.
But anyway, it was after I got over it, that first, you know, and that was years ago, okay?
Yeah.
Many years ago. But then I can do it, and I tell Laura to do this. Melissa, can you go in a restaurant and sit and eat by yourself?
I can do it, but I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Well, I did it. I was uncomfortable at first, but then now I have no trouble. Now I don't have the chance to do it because, you know, usually now with 1,000 kids, you don't. I mean, right? No, I mean, you know, there's no option.
Yeah.
But that's okay. You know what I mean? But I could do it. But Laura travels everywhere. And, like, I always tell her, stop and eat somewhere, you know what I mean, or go and have a nice lunch, you know what I mean, because what she does is stressful. And what you do is stressful, too, Melissa. You guys have a lot on your plate. I know you love what you do, and I know she loves what she does, but I always tell her, stop and just take a moment and go and have a nice meal for lunch or something. She won't do it. She won't do it. But I know there's going to be a day she's going to call me.
There will be a day.
I'm here.
I will work on it. I will work on it.
That's our goal.
I know that Jeff, my husband, he has on his motorcycle vest, one of the patches that he has says, "Fear is temporary, but regret is forever."
And that's true.
And so I think that kind of goes along with this as well. And I do know that I still regret to this day that when we were in Hawaii, I wanted to snorkel, but then I was afraid, and so I didn't do it. But then now, that's something I'm always like, I wish I'd have done that.
Yeah. Well, maybe, you know, sometimes another opportunity will open up, and maybe they'll have an opportunity to do something. Yeah. A lot of times you got to strike when the iron's hot.
Absolutely. I'm envious you went to Hawaii, though.
Well, yeah, me too. What we got out of your story was we're jealous about
yeah, we're
going to
very
Hawaii.
jealous.
Yeah, that's on our, yeah.
Definitely on the bucket list.
So maybe you can go back and get that. Maybe we should all, let's go.
Yes, girls.
We're going to help you, Melissa. We'll help you. We'll help you get that snorkeling in, okay? I do want to say, though, I am kind of a shark magnet, okay? Just a little note there, you know what I mean? You might want to go with Laura, and I'll stay on the beach.
Yeah, no, we don't want a shark.
That sounds like so much fun. But it is true, and today, you know, it's a good food for thought to start off our morning on. Everybody's got their things, and, you know, I have things, too, that I've got to get more comfortable with doing, and, but it is something that you can tackle and overcome, or to work on. You know, we're all a work in progress. Absolutely. We never get better.
We don't.
Anyway, this is good food for thought, Melissa.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, Hoosier Uplands, you guys do so much too, and I do want to remind everybody too. This is good things to think about, and you know, and you can't judge someone for the way they feel because everybody has a right to their feelings on that. You just have to either work with them if somebody's uncomfortable about that. Work with them, you know, and give them their own space and time, and you know, they might change their mind, but. That's good stuff. But also, I do want to go over. We talked a lot about Hoosier Uplands and all that you guys do, but I do want to remind you we're going to be getting into cooler temperatures, and we're going to be getting into heating bills. And I've heard a lot of people talk, you know, at the grocery store. They're talking about, you know, by the time you groceries, their heating bill, and you know, and just the cost of living anymore is a lot. And it's a blessing that Hoosier Uplands will help out, and you're there to also to winterize and to get people where we need to be before we hit that real cold temperature.
Now we do the number, I'll give you our number first. It's 812-849-4447. And you can call that number for any of our services. And if you're not calling, like some of those services are in another building, but they can give you the number. But I think that that's, you know, kind of where the bulk of our calls would go to. And, you know, we offer assistance with energy assistance, with weatherization, with Head Start. We have home health and hospice services. We have behavioral health services. We also do grants for lots of things. And so if there's an area that someone's struggling in, you know, give us a call, and even if it's not something that we are doing, we may be able to refer you to somewhere else. And with some of the grants and things like that that we're able to get and give out to help those in our community, you know, it may be something you've not thought about that we can help with.
Right. And that's such a blessing. And I just really want, you know, you're there, and it's such a blessing for people to utilize. And, you know, and also we talk a lot too, and, you know, I've been saying this for maybe at least 8 months or a lot more. We've been talking a lot about mental health, and we talked a lot about just talking with someone, and that's where Serenity Now comes up in Bedford, and we are so blessed to have that. And, you know, I mean, I wish we had 3 or 4 Serenity Now around.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I do think that people are starting to take mental health issues more seriously than what, you know, maybe they had in the past. And also, you know, it's becoming more prevalent for people to seek help with mental health needs. You know, it's kind of like if you have high blood pressure, or if you have, you know, like problems with diabetes, or if you have something wrong with your leg, I mean, you're going to go get help for those things. So, you know, it's no different than needing to seek other kinds of help with yourself.
Exactly. And, you know, we talk about that all the time. If your arm or your leg hurts, you have a couple going and getting that checked out. So why would you not? You know, if you need someone to talk to, sometimes, you know, it might just be a simple, you know, conversation, or, you know, but maybe it could be a little bit more, and definitely always a learning experience. And I just feel like that's so important, and to make sure and to check in, and also, you know, being a good neighbor, you know, going and visiting people and checking in on them. This is part of it, and this is what we're here for, you know, to fellowship and to be a part, and those are good things to do.
Well, and sometimes if you notice that someone seems different than what they, you know, used to, you know, sometimes it's good to bring it up to the person, you know, because sometimes they, you know, they've been thinking, you know, there's something not right about me, or, you know, something doesn't feel right. That, you know, having someone bring it up to them and suggest, you know, that maybe they should go get that, you know, go get that checked, because, you know, sometimes it's a chemical imbalance, or, you know, it's something, you know, it's your body is reacting that way. It has nothing to do with you. You as a person aren't doing something that's controlling it. It's just something, you know, that's going on within your body.
Right, that's true. Well, and those are always good things for thought, just good reminders, and checking in on each other and making sure everybody's okay, and helping out. Hoosier Uplands, you guys are, I heard they're in another community, they were talking about an organization. They said it's like our Hoosier Uplands, you know, Hoosier Uplands does everything. Mm-hmm. You know, and I thought what a huge compliment for Hoosier Uplands. I mean, all that you do. I mean, and I'm not here to just say that, Melissa. I feel like when somebody gives a huge compliment like that, that you should know that.
Absolutely. I always, if someone asks me about something and I don't know, I'm like, here's Hoosier Uplands' number. I guarantee you they will know about it and how to help you, or they will know who to contact. I constantly, I'm like, Hoosier Uplands, just call them. They'll help you.
Well, it's true, and that's
It
one
is.
thing, you know,
It is.
It's there, and it's utilized, or a hand up, not a hand out.
Absolutely.
You guys do a fantastic job. Well, Melissa, I want to say happy Halloween to you, and I appreciate that. And, so basically this morning, do a little something, try to get out of your comfort zone a little bit, but you can take stages. You don't have to do it all at once. I would say you can't eat the elephant all at once. You have to take one bite at a time.
Absolutely.
So do, and, see what, and as far as the burping in public, you might want to that to a minimum. We're not giving you the green light on that, you know what I mean?
No.
But if anybody's out dancing in the parking lot, you go right ahead.
Just ignore it.
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah, let them do
dancing
it.
in the rain.
Every
You know what I
time.
mean? Or whatever.
We might have some sprinkles
Yeah,
today.
we did have sprinkles, yeah. We had some rain, much needed rain yesterday. And as far as, until the professionals, and they are the professionals, until they say we're over our burn ban, we are still under our burn ban, because I want to remind everybody, it took a long time for this rain to even, it's going right in.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
so
yeah.
bad. So we'll find out from the officials where we're at with that, but we have to be very careful.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thanks for having me.
Melissa, thank you so much. Keep up the great work at Hoosier Uplands. Can we get that phone number again?
It's 1-812-849-4447.
Oh, that's easy now. Okay, 4447. All right, awesome. Well, keep up the great work. Thanks for jumping in, and you guys, and thanks for all that you do, sponsoring, and you sponsor the youth so much, and all that you do for the community from 0 to 100. All that you guys do in between, and I think you've got so many different great avenues covered, and you guys are rock stars at Hoosier Uplands, and have a happy Halloween. Melissa, what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy?
Yeah.
I would say probably a Carmelo bar.
Oh my goodness, that's different. I've not heard of a Carmelo bar forever.
Yeah. They are good.
That's really that's thinking out of the box. Yeah, I like that. Now that'll be on my mind.
When it sent on my way, I would ask for something good.
Well, have the best day ever, Melissa. Stay safe.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, honey.
Happy Halloween.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that's wonderful there. Anyway,
Yeah, she always brings out the good topics that you don't think
about. I know.
I love it.
Things that you are trying to, to overcome for sure. All right, we are on, Laura, we are on the 31st day of October. Today is Books for Treats Day.
Ooh.
So it's giving trick-or-treats, giving books.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Very good idea.
Carve a Pumpkin Day. Okay. All right. Most people have already got their pumpkin cards. Girl Scout Founders Day. Hats off to Holly over there. Holly Thompson
is fantastic.
She is the. If you were in the, if someone said, show me a Girl Scout leader, that would be Holly Thompson.
Absolutely.
She is the. My mom was a Girl Scout leader, and she did a fantastic job. But Holly Thompson does it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, above and beyond. Yeah. Halloween today. Ooh, National Caramel Apple Day. Yum, yum, yum. I've had so many caramel apples. Okay, I'm telling you right now, they're very nice. So good. National Doorbell Day. Ring the doorbell. You gotta ring the doorbell.
Oh, yeah.
Trick or treat.
Absolutely.
Okay. National Knock Knock Joke. Knock knock.
Who's there?
This will be my last knock knock joke. That's the one I can remember. Oh, that scared me. All right. You got a knock knock joke?
I don't.
Okay. All right. Okay. National Magic Day. Okay. Let's see here. National Scare a Friend Day. I'm not really big on that one. Sneak some candy for yourself before the kids start knocking day.
Everybody, I think, does that.
Well, I got tickled, and I'm going to name drop, okay?
Okay,
It was so funny because, I won't say their names actually, but the fire department, okay? I'm so excited that the fire department, they were at our big event Saturday, and they are so wonderful, and everybody loves the big fire department,
Absolutely.
And I do want to say, Laura, they have been so busy. I mean, they
Absolutely.
really,
With
so,
this burn ban.
yeah, so we didn't know even if we were going to get them.
Yeah.
I mean, so we were so thankful when they pulled in with it. But, okay, so what's funny is, okay, so they have to get there a little earlier so that we can kind of start, closing the road off so that everybody, so that people can start walking, okay?
Yeah.
So they get there. Well, the candy's there. And they just started getting that candy. They may not have supper. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because
yeah.
we got there, we asked them to come really kind of early. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're waiting, and anyway, I guess I can go ahead and say. I'm going to go ahead and name drop. Roger Pennington was going to, he was going to have a steak later. And that was on his mind.
Yeah.
That steak, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Well, but until he got that, he had a lot of hurdles he had to go over. Which is one of us, you know what I mean, by passing out candy. So he was sitting there eating candy, and he was like, I'm so hungry. Then, bless his heart, so during, like, towards the end of the event, they get called out. So
I thought I seen
yeah, so
that.
they had
I
to
was
leave.
like,
Yes, there was a cone out. So they had to leave, but I kept thinking, so I think like 11 o'clock at night, I thought, I wonder if he ever got that
If
steak.
he ever got his steak.
He probably was carving the steak or having the steak
Poor
at 11 o'clock.
guy.
I know. But that was on his mind. But that once again, we talked about like our emergency professionals and all that they do. I mean, yes, they might have that on their mind, but there's things that take priority.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So that has to go on the back burner, if you will, while they do all that. But so I thought, you know, he
might have got that steak. He
might not. I think he probably got the steak, but it probably was a midnight steak.
Yeah, midnight snack.
Midnight snack, probably. Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. So anyway, but that just was a, you know, that just was a sign that, you know, a lot of times there's not like you might plan, you know,
Absolutely.
something, a meal, but it's not going to happen
Oh, yeah.
until everything. You know, I think it's like I think of Batman. You know, Batman. You know what I mean? Whatever people eat, whenever we can eat, whatever. Yeah. So I thought, but I did see, and it was funny because I did see a lot of people. I know my group started it. We had candy too. We had pretzels and candy, and my group was putting that candy on.
Oh, yeah.
It was talking about dancing in the street. They were dancing in the street.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys start nibbling on your?
Oh, yeah, we were all nibbling.
Okay.
We was like, ooh, this is a good bag. Ooh,
Yeah,
this is a good
Well, what tripped us up is filling milk jugs.
yeah.
And they would be sitting there in those little boxes. Yeah, and then of course we had to reach them. And, you know, I had to celebrate because those are number one candy.
Absolutely.
And it's not by us. This was a poll taken by
Yes.
us.
And then we had Lifesaver gummies.
Oh,
and
those little gummies.
I mean, all of the good, you know, Reese's and Snickers and Milky Ways. Yeah, and the Taffies.
Oh,
and,
the Laffy Taffy. Yeah, and that just makes you happy.
and then there was Nerd Clusters or something. Some kind of new nerd
Oh, I
thing.
know
There
about
was
those.
Trolley gum. I mean, there was just so much candy.
Yeah. We had that too.
Yeah.
And that
And the kids was like, "Ooh, I want the Sour Patch Kids right there." Like they were telling us which ones they wanted,
Oh, I love
which
that.
is great. You didn't have to choose. Fine.
Can I take your order?
Absolutely. You know what you want. You take it, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I know that ours, we started getting that hard. Yeah. So it happens. We got to try it, right?
Absolutely.
So it's good. This is also Trick or Treat Day, World Savings Day. I think if you bought a lot of candy, you might not be saving.
No. That candy was expensive this year.
Right. Very much so. But it's
Absolutely.
okay. In sports action over the weekend, the Senators ended their state or their division state title with a 28-12 loss in sectional semifinals against Kentucky. They beat against Providence. Sorry, Kentucky beat North Davis 49-20. In local section of North Posey defeated Haley to advance. Evansville, Mater, Cal City, Indianapolis, Shawnee will play Trenton Central. We'll see WSM Fine and Coverage and the state finals coming up in November. And now it's crazy. We jump right on into basketball.
Absolutely. Basketball.
We'll see the coach, and which we had actually IU. They did they played this weekend. Coach Painter's show will be at 6:05 inside IU with Coach Mike Woodson will be at 7:05. And the Pacers are going strong now. They play. I think they've had 6 games to play. If we have tickets for those, some of those tickets games up there. Pacers versus Brooklyn at 7:30, and then Wednesday night, of course, we'll have Coach's Corner, and Purdue will be playing Truman. And Thursday, IU will play St. Francis, and West Washington girls will be at Clarksville. And a lot going on. So Indiana Sports Talk on Friday. Eastern will be playing Oregon at got all of that.
Yes, yes. So, just everything overlaps anymore. You know what I mean? Nobody does everything. There's like this. Say you want something else to say?
Absolutely.
There'll be something else. High school wrestling starts tonight,
Which is exciting. Yeah.
Super exciting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Nate was talking about that. He did the game Friday night.
Yes.
He
did a great job.
Yeah. They did great. They did a fantastic job, and I was very proud of them. And anyway, yeah, and he was talking about the wrestling. He's super excited about that.
Yeah. We have to come up with a little something to, I don't know, I don't think you can announce the matches, but something.
Well, we talked about that.
Yeah, we have actually had that. We have had, good job.
All right, Lori, it is Halloween, and we are having fun here, but I do want to remind everybody, you got to be safe, okay?
Yes,
So I do want to kind of go over, this is good just for myself, too.
Absolutely.
Just good reminders. Remember, know what dates and times are in your community for trick-or-treating.
Yes.
So know the times, okay? And this is a school night, so it's from 6 to 8.
6 to 8, yeah.
6 to 8, just reminding everybody. Make sure you have a flashlight or glow stick or some kind of reflective material on the costume so that you can be seen at all times. Absolutely. So we really want everybody to be safe. We want it to be a good night. Number 3, always trick-or-treat with an adult or use the buddy system when approaching the house. And again, we've talked about this, and our law enforcement talked about it. Please go to places and houses you know. Don't go to somewhere you don't know. Number 4, please walk on the sidewalk and not on the roadway. And make sure, and boy, we've been working on this, looking in both directions when you cross, with left and right, okay? Number 5, only go to trick-or-treating the houses where the front porch light is on. Number 6, never enter the house of a stranger. Do not go in that house, and I'd rather than, there's enough events still going on which we're going to talk about in a second. Number 7, if a trick-or-treater gets separated from others, have them stay where they're at and ask an adult to help. So if you see somebody that is lost with their people, just stay right there with them.
Absolutely.
Number 8, have an adult inspect the candy before you use it. Laura and I will volunteer ourselves.
Everybody do that.
But I was always the candy.
Oh, yeah.
Number 9, if you're not active participating in trick-or-treating and you're out driving, we ask you please slow down and drive with caution.
Accurate.
Number 10, please follow your local health department and CDC guidelines for personal protective measures. A costume mask is not suitable for a cloth mask. Everyone is encouraged to make your cloth mask part of the costume. Just like Laura, let me go back. Years ago, we used to have those like plastic masks, and you couldn't hardly see out of them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So they're now asking people to kind of draw them on, or if they have the mask, just kind of be careful on that. You know what I mean? Where you can see how to do them. And of course, and I know I always say this, and I'm not a road person, but the roads get slick, and the oils come up in the rain, and of course you put those leaves on there, and it really gets slick.
And it's been a hot minute since it rained, so some people forget how to drive in the rain.
Yeah, and it can get very slick. So I remind everybody, please drive safe, drive careful, and the only thing you don't keep having in mind how fast they get to the next town to get more candy. I do want to say Walmart's got a big event starting at 5 o'clock at the end, and we're going to make sure I got my times right. And that's going to be a fun time, and that right there, you get a lot of candy.
Absolutely.
So, I could call that.
I think they were going to have some games and different things.
Yeah, definitely. If I can get that on the phone here. Okay. I'm in a meeting, Becky. He'll say, he's probably on a Zoom call.
Holly was calling me a second ago.
Was she was going to say happy?
I don't know what she was going to say.
Holly's probably just eating something. She's making something. I'm sure how
Hello.
Hey, Brad, you're live on the air. We're on Coffee Club. Hey, we wanted to talk
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Oh, happy Halloween. We were going over the safety and things to do and stuff, but we want to remind everybody, you guys got big things going on over at Walmart tonight.
Yes, we've got, along with you, Wslm, you were gracious enough to come over. We've got a trunk or treat going on in our parking lot out on the I guess the grocery side. So as you're looking at the store, it's the left side over there. And so we're going to have giveaways and goodies, and you're going to come out and spend some time with us during this time. So, yeah, come on out. We're going to have all kinds of good stuff. We're going to have some food. We're going to have some folks show up. We're going to have candy. We're just going to enjoy the day.
Love that. Well, we were talking about going places that you know. Safety first. And this is one, and of course, I know a lot of, a lot of our community is looking for different events going on. And what a wonderful event for Walmart to host this and to bring this to our community.
Yes, you can feel 100% safe. We just want the community to come out. The candy has been gone through and looked at. It's in controlled environment.
Bradley is officially checked out.
I'm the candy tester. So maybe
I thought you were going to say inspector.
So, but that's all. It's all safe, secure. You don't have to worry about what kind of candy you're getting, and we just want the community to have a good event and a place where they do feel safe, that they can come out and enjoy Halloween night.
It's going to be a fun night.
And there'll still be time to go to your friends and family that you know in town and stuff like that too. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely, yes. And we have, I think you've got a little button, inspector, candy inspector.
I probably do.
Yeah. I feel like Laura and I, we feel the same. We are candy inspectors.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I'm always looking for good help. You guys can help me out. It's a big important job. So.
Absolutely.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
It's very tough.
Yes, it is.
Getting those wrappers open can be very tough sometimes. When you're not quick enough, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go back over the times.
5 to 7.
Yeah, that's perfect.
5 to 7 is going to be when we're out and about and doing stuff like that. So, but we've got associates that have got costumes on today. There's still stuff for if you're not going to come join us tonight. There's still all kinds of stuff for your party, last minute things over in the bakery, the deli, and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you can't come and join us, absolutely what I would say is if you're having a party, have your party after all of the trick-or-treating, so you can come get some candy and stuff here, and then pick up the stuff you might need for your party, and you don't have to do all the work, and then you go home and enjoy your get-together. So.
Right. And for anybody that needs those last-minute costumes, you've got some costumes left?
We do have some costumes left. We have some candy left. We have some of the makeup and stuff like that. So, So for the last minute shoppers, you can absolutely do that. So we're good to go. I'm the last minute guy. I still haven't decided on my costume.
You live on the edge, Bradley. You live on the edge. You do.
I do.
Yeah, you are a thrill seeker for sure. Well, we are excited. We can't wait. And so we just thought we'd drop in real quick this morning and talk to you about this because, we want parents, we want, anyone taking everyone out. We want everyone to have a wonderful and a safe Halloween. And hats off to Walmart. And you've got a beautiful, you've been blessed with a very big parking lot. And it's wonderful for you to use that and use that for the community for sure.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And we hope everybody has a great Halloween and enjoys their day.
Absolutely. All right, thank you, Bradley. Have a great morning, hon, okay?
All right, you too.
Thanks. And bye-bye.
Happy Halloween.
All right, very good. So it starts at 5 and goes till
5 to 7.
Which you still have plenty of time. And so we just want to encourage everyone to, do the safety. And I want to make sure that we remind everybody that, and I just got a message, the Washington County burn ban has been lifted. I'll put that out.
Okay.
The burn ban has been lifted, and 8:37 this morning, the commissioners did it. While we're on
All right.
While we're speaking,
Hey, live coming to
commissioners.
you.
The commissioners are always, you don't always hear all the stuff, but they're always doing something.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
always doing something. And so, having a meeting and putting this, so now the burn ban is over, so still, use precautions.
Absolutely.
Because we know everyone has wisdom out there.
Absolutely.
And so anyway, so the burn ban is over, so bring on the
Absolutely. I'm so excited.
Well, and what I love is like the roasted hot dogs
Oh, yeah.
and s'mores, and it's so easy. such a blessing, so easy.
No,
That's what we need. And it's a breeze and everybody, and
Yeah.
it's actually kind of almost, I mean, you have to help little ones with it.
Yeah.
But it's almost like everybody can almost just throw it.
Absolutely.
I mean, so they've taken, if some different restaurants that have taken this concept of this and actually taken it to the restaurant, and there's restaurants that actually charge for you making your own meal. Well, yeah, think about that. You know what restaurants I'm talking about? It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Because actually you're cooking your own meal and they're charging for that. You know what I mean? Well, at home, you can let everyone kind of cook their own meal, hot dogs and s'mores. And you cannot, morally, you can't beat a good hot dog.
No, absolutely
You
not.
can't beat a good hot dog.
Ketchup, mustard,
Anything.
anything. Absolutely.
And I like mine burned. I know.
Just a touch. Just a
I'm-
touch. I
Whatever
don't want
it is,
it
like, I'm
charred, but
I don't like my steak charred, but my hot dog I'm okay with. You want to try my hot dog, go ahead. I ain't even mad. That's why I love anybody. If it's my hot dog, yeah. I don't do it later. I know. And then we forget that, you know how like you forget to turn it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like turned on one side
Oh,
and the other
yeah.
side's not even cooked,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so there's so many different
It happens.
Of course, then, we're giving out great ideas here. You can take like a banana, cut it in half, put it in aluminum foil, and put chocolate marshmallows, make a banana split like that. It's called banana boat, I think. So, yeah. And then put whatever you want to, and peanuts or nuts or whatever you want to inside it. And that would be chopped up in half, basically. Don't put a whole peanut in there. Well, sometimes you have to explain. Well, we have to put on the door. We're not clear in your instructions. So anyway, and then you put that and wrap that up in that aluminum foil, and you set it by the fire, and then you bring it out. And now another thing too, don't grab it with your hands.
Let's just don't do that
Yeah,
tonight.
Oh,
It's
speaking of-
Halloween. Let
wait,
the
hold on, what's
firefighters.
the one that we love? Harrison Ford, whenever he grabs the, I just looked blank. I cannot believe it. Indiana Jones.
Yes,
Remember Indiana
yes, yes,
Jones?
yes.
Yes, he reaches into the fire to get that metal and it burns him.
Yes.
So we've learned Indiana Jones has taught us do not reach into those fires. Okay, so and if you are going to have a fire, especially with children, be careful. Absolutely. I get nervous on that. So just want everybody to be careful and have fun, and that's the main thing. So I do want to say that I actually was yesterday at Walmart and checked their Halloween cakes. So, yeah, so if you're gonna have like your family over, they also have caramel apples. And I had way too many caramel apples this season.
Yeah.
I've had more caramel apples this season than what I've had like just in years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, caramel apples are very good. They're very good. Really good. Really good. Yeah. And they also have their cakes. They have their, they have pumpkin rolls. What pumpkin rolls are dangerous? I had one of those, and I'm telling you what. They have so much things, the filling.
Oh, yeah.
They go in it. They have ice cream. I did notice that they had that pumpkin. Remember that pumpkin I was talking about? Pumpkin ravioli.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's all gone. Remember they had it cramped down. Yeah. But they had it all gone. But we talked about making it open for dessert. Oh, and they have a pumpkin one too.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
All right. Anyway, but I'm now on to.
Yeah, we've done swaps, guys. Sorry.
But, anyway, yeah. So, and then last night Southern Hills had their trunk or treat.
Yes.
Which what a blessing they have a facility because it rains.
Yes.
So they can move it inside. Yeah. Didn't stop them at all. So, I think our community should have enough candy. I think everybody actually. The dentists are going to be very, very happy. Yeah. Job security. Job security for every dentist in this community. I know they're thinking, oh, we really don't. But it's going to be happening. How did that happen? Yeah. So anyway, and actually, I said, I think probably if you take the candy, all the candy, and you put it up, you probably could make it till February.
Oh,
at least. You know what I mean? Right?
Absolutely.
And then we talked about this too. If you have more candy and you just really are over it and really still throwing it out, take it to the make it little bag. That'd be a blessing.
Love it. Halloween parties today, and we have candy for them to pass out.
Why does that not surprise me at all? That you guys are always, you're always partiers, right?
We love it. Anything we can have a party for, we're going to have a party.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. Even the thought of something.
Absolutely.
We'll do a party. We're going to have a party.
Absolutely.
Dora Lee, thank you for coming in and hanging out. You know, our time goes by so fast, and I know our day starts.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, should be fun.
Can be a good day.
Everybody be careful out there, be safe, and remember that there's plenty of time. Don't rush. Absolutely. There's enough candy for everyone. Go to places you know, and know any of those, and you don't want anybody, having a scary night.
I agree.
All right, Laura, let's take our
Absolutely. We want to thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Celebrity Home Loans, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, and Fox for Be Well Community.
Also, don't get Papa John's
Pumpkin pepperoni pizza. We'll order one tonight as we dress the pups up and watch Charlie Brown and pass out candy.
I do want to say, I watched Charlie Brown last night, and I also watched the Sleepy Hollow, the Headless Horseman.
Oh, yes.
The cartoon. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah.
So much fun. And I love there's a part, and I started to record it real quick to you because she said, you don't mess with a woman and her candy. And I thought, that's Laura and I, you don't mess with a woman and her candy. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, when you hear that line tonight, you'll laugh. Okay,
will.
everyone, happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Oh, did we think our sponsors?
Yes, we did.
Remember when you had your birthday party at McDonald's, playing with your family and friends, enjoying cake and that one-of-a-kind McDonald's food and drink? If you're looking for a fun and safe place to have a party for your children or grandchildren, look no further. Party time is back at McDonald's right here in Salem, Mitchell, and West Baden. That's right, hosted birthday parties are back, baby! Call our date coordinator Renee Lewis at 812-788-0126 to schedule your birthday for Salem, Mitchell, or West Baden today. The party includes food and drink for up to 10 guests, with your choice of white or chocolate cake ice cream for each child, a gift for the birthday boy or girl, goodie bags for each child, and a festive decorated party area. Parties at Salem allow children to play, while the McDonald's in Mitchell and West Baden will feature age-appropriate games. Let McDonald's make your child's next birthday party stress-free for you and fun for them. Call Renee at 812-788-0126 today and get your next party on the schedule at McDonald's.
This is Melissa Jeremiah with Hoosier Uplands Home Health Care and Hospice. Our professionals are available at 812-849-4447 to answer any questions you have in regards to home health care or hospice. When trick-or-treating, it is safest to attend community events or visit the homes of people that you know. Children under 12 should have an adult tag along with them. Our family at Hoosier Uplands would like to wish your family a safe Halloween.
Coffee with friends, family dinners, watching the grandkids play soccer on Saturdays, church on Sundays. Sounds pretty normal, but COVID is still there, and if you aren't vaccinated, you're still at risk. We're all